I already said my dumb shit, and I can't even think of another dumb shit to say.
Did y'all give me back my dynamite and my chisel? I need it for purposes.
Your what, chisel?
And welcome back, everybody, to the world of Avarnia and the wonderful kingdom of Altiria, where in Session 1, our heroes made friends with the chief of Goldmarsh's resident Alanians, ventured deep into the ruins of the ancient citadel, successfully retrieved the Heart of Gold, and found themselves careening down into an abyss as the ruins collapsed around them.
Did you say last session, or did you say
session one?
I said Session
I heard that as well.
21, where in Session 1...
All of that happened in the first session. You
Session-
guys missed a lot since then.
Session 21. I said 21.
Session 1.
I can't yell.
Okay.
I can't yell to say it. Anyways,
I also heard.
our
session
heroes
one.
found themselves careening down into an abyss as the ruins collapsed around them.
Slapped its ass around him.
Finally, Gimble's teaching.
As the destruction settled down, the heroes opened their eyes to see the skies as they were over 2,000 years ago, on the last day of the ancient civilization, where we join them now, in the center of the main chamber of the citadel, and with one of the ancients standing over them. And in case you haven't noticed already, I am sick. I have a sore throat, I have a migraine, I have vertigo, I'm dizzy as fuck. So, I'm probably going to be slow and this time, and this is going to be a shorter session than usual. Unfortunate. I'm going to do my best because they're in the past now. And that was kind of a big thing that happened. So, fingers crossed Nate doesn't fuck it up again. Or if I do, I'm just getting done DMing. That's it for me. No, I'm just
You're
kidding.
sick. Stop.
So dramatic.
You're sad.
Of course I'm
Yeah.
of course I'm dramatic. I'm sick. What was the
Oh my
music?
god, Nyx is here.
I think this was the music. No?
Ah.
Not the
Nyx, you're in
bird.
the past.
Are you all right?
I think
God.
No,
so. Am I dead?
not.
Are you dead?
I hope I'm not. I
Is
hope. Wait.
Womp dead?
No, I'm
Mom,
here.
you dead?
Okay.
Meow.
I'm just kind of like looking
Okay.
around,
What
like
the-
clutching the orange ball.
The cat's gonna sound demented because I got a sore throat.
Wait, the cat's with us?
The cat is with us.
The cat's with you,
With the shackle.
with the shackle.
A little
That feels like
bastard.
that could be problematic.
The cat's just looking around like, what?
The cat's
wait.
confused about this too?
Can I do an
Cat's
insight check
confused
on the
about
cat?
this.
Is the cat confused why it's in the past?
Roll insight.
Also, I
Okay.
haven't even taken out my dice.
Do it!
Oh, I should
Criminal?
grab mine.
Oh, that dice is
Criminal.
Forspoken. We're gonna roll this one instead. This is an 11 on insight.
You rolled 11. Is that what you said?
Yes. My name is Robin, and I rolled 11.
You do not
Oh,
know. You do not know. You can't quite read the cat.
May I, a bit late, may I also try to read the cat?
You can try to read the cat.
It's a 22.
You see the cat is completely bewildered, like, how, what? What?
Nice.
And the cat being here seems concerning, because they're the only one who does exist at this point in time.
Yeah, the cat just looks at you, very
Uh-oh.
concerned.
Can I
Quick!
roll a recall to know why the cat is here? Is it linked to Brady's terrible 1 that he rolled?
The cat,
Reminder that Brady rolled a 1.
the cat.
that's why
You tripped back in time. Yeah.
I will say, sure, you can roll recall. This is yeah.
Ooh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Oh shoot. Okay. As you recall, let's actually, we're gonna kill the music for a little bit so I can talk. as you can remember, the cat was actually on the ledge that broke off from the stalactite, stalagmite, I don't know what it's called. The thing that fell from the ceiling and broke off the whole thing. The cat was on that chunk of land with you guys, and so fell into the abyss with you guys. So, the cat's here, in the past, with you.
Okay.
Weird.
So we're clear. We're like, is it obvious? It's obvious to us that we're in the past.
Well, it's definitely obvious to Thwomp at least. Because Thwomp had
Oh
visions.
yeah, my visions. Yeah, my eyes are like darting around, and I'm still clutching the giant orange globe.
Wow.
Mm.
Where are we?
We are definitely not where we were last time, and by time I mean time. I think we're in the past.
Lovely.
I don't
You there,
know.
small boy. What day is it?
I'm a fully grown man, actually.
Yes, the biggest turkey you can find.
Poi Poi tosses him a shilling.
Poi Poi's got another concussion.
Put that band-aid on.
Ow!
Yeah.
I see you do need help then. Okay. Here. And this guy just sort of reaches down and, like, picks Poi Poi up. Can the rest of you walk?
I think so.
In that case, I'll take you to the infirmary.
Thank you.
I'm not so
welcome.
old that my back is broken, but our friend does seem to need something.
Okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a little bit.
No!
Wake up! Wake up!
Stop hitting me!
I don't think that it's a good idea to give it even more head trauma. That doesn't,
Maybe
that's
doesn't
it's
seem
okay.
quite.
They're fine.
I'll get him back.
All right.
I don't doubt that you will.
Come along then. And this guy just sort of starts walking off in a direction. The rest of you that don't have
Head trauma.
You look around and there are figures walking, but as you sort of get a closer look, there's actually not that many people around. Well, let me rephrase. It seems to be that most of the figures that you guys saw when you were first coming to were automatons. There are sort of robots stationed up and along this room as well. There appears to be smaller automatons. The only thing giving them away as automatons is because you can see that they have seams and stuff of like they almost look like porcelain dolls walking around. Not actually that many people.
Well, I assume we're following this guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, as I'm walking along, he must have seen something. So I ask him, "Do you see us appear here?"
Well, I saw you appear here yesterday. That's how I knew to be here, but not recently.
I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, how long have we been out?
Yesterday.
Oh, yes.
As in, like 24 hours ago?
He taps his forehead. I'm a seer.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
That
That's
checks
really
out.
cool.
Thank you. All right.
So we just appeared, but you knew it was gonna happen.
Yes.
Do you know what's going to happen next?
No. That's actually why I'm here.
Oh, so you're like our welcoming
Is there like a
committee?
mysterious dark spot in your visions that occurs sometime soon?
that like makes it so that you can't see anything that's gonna happen for a little bit.
Yes.
That's troubling.
That's right on. That's right on the money, actually. I came from Cordoba to speak with the seer for Corprima. That's the city that we're in right now.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Yeah. And as I was on my path, I saw you guys falling from the ceiling in here. And so I went and stood by where I saw you fall yesterday, and lo and behold, you fell right in front of me again today. So at least I still have that.
Mm.
Hmm.
But
Thwomp's a little
Thank you.
embarrassed.
you're welcome.
Embarrassed in the same way, like you fall off your skateboard and somebody sees you, and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, and this guy saw you. This guy saw you do
Twice.
it twice. Yeah.
Yeah, and you knew
You
to be
got a
there to watch it a
replay.
second time.
Oh man.
He actually got a preview,
Maybe.
and then he got to see the real thing.
And then, as this conversation is happening, he walks underneath this big archway and into this room, which is has medical beds and everything. Weirdly high tech. There's a lot of technology and stuff that you guys don't necessarily understand. As well as one of those porcelain people. And this guy just says, "Excuse me, nurse. I have an Alanian here that's in need of medical attention." And lays Poi Poi on the bed, and the nurse comes over. Hello, I will be your nurse. Please rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10.
What's a number?
Oh dear.
Gimple just looks at Johan. That's a deer.
I I was visited by 3 spirits that told me how to spend money better on the holidays or something.
Here, this should help. And the automaton sort of reaches its hand over Poi Poi, and you see panels sort of open up on its hand, like little porcelain pieces move out of the way, and this blue glow comes out of their hand and sort of shimmers and shifts to gold and coats Poi Poi in a glowing light. As Poi Poi, you feel your headache going away, your mind clearing up, and you see a giant porcelain doll standing over
Holy
you.
shit!
Poi Poi's back, baby.
Why did you
Alright.
call out that I was a deer?
Johan, don't take it so
Random and
personally.
unnecessary. No
How
one
is
asked
this about
that.
you?
No, it's because the porcelain doll went, "Oh dear," and I was like, "That's a deer."
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Freaking hilarious, actually.
I'm just an idiot.
Got very confused.
Oh
You know, one of the key tenets of comedy is putting insane people in a normal world, and we are clearly the insane people in this.
Did we get out of
normal-
Goldmarsh?
Yeah, where are we? What is this
boy.
place?
Excuse me, nurse. Have you seen another seer around here? You're the first seer that I've seen in a couple weeks. Thank you.
So here's the question: what do you see, and at what point do you stop seeing things? I have complete clarity now. Thank you. So
I can... If I focus on it, I can see upwards of a few weeks in advance, or a few weeks in the past. It's all determinant on on
What's the furthest you could see right now?
only a few hours.
Hmm.
Mm.
And it's
I'm sure there's
it's
you probably just need vitamins or something. So,
well, I've tried everything, and well, I went to my master, and he told me to confer with the seer in Corprima, so that's why I'm here.
I turn around for a second and I turn back. Like, have you tried this? And I give him a little slice of Havarti cheese.
Mhm.
What is it?
Just try it.
He focuses on it, and his hand starts glowing, and then the cheese starts shifting in shape.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to my party while he's doing that. This feels bad.
Um,
This feels bad.
no, yeah, I don't
Might
like
be
this.
fucked.
So here's the
Mm.
question. We're in the past,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
what's happening. That's a
Mhm.
guy who can only see the future up to a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we
Um,
about to get? Woo.
This is the day of the calamity.
This is the first one. The first one, I guess, because all the ancients are here.
Damn.
I'm
Okay.
at a loss.
Well, we should get fucking moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
What?
news.
Well, what?
Good news, actually. This is actually great. Well, it's not great, but it could be. Because we just got to find a way to go forward. I feel like it's probably going to be easier to go forward than to go backwards, and we tripped into going backwards. So how hard is going forward?
It is true. We are still carrying the heart, right? Both of them.
Do not take that out. Keep that away.
Yes, keep those hidden, but we may find some use for those.
Yes. But here's the thing. This could be good for us. Because before we left, the entire
so-
city of Goldmarsh was collapsing.
That is true.
So if we
and
go,
we get
so we can go forward. We can go forward to a point just before we got sent back, so that we can get everyone out of there.
So we
Yes,
killed the mayor before
hopefully.
he was born.
And that too,
Well,
if we
I
can along the way, and pick up lunch.
Let's go back in time to when we were at what's that place? Northwatch, and we were eating sandwiches.
That would
Oh.
be pretty nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
And
Well,
get
forward
the,
in
get
time.
the
We don't have
protein
time to
deluxe.
fantasize about this though.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So hold on.
By the way, you're supposed to eat that. It just tastes good. Anyway.
Oh,
Wait. Before, we do know some things though that may be of aid. There was that one guy writing things about something of a warning. The doors that we couldn't get past. Hell's the
Yeah.
king is probably here.
Oh shit.
Okay. We need a
It's
plan
just
of
eating
attack.
cheese.
Where do we go first?
Fuck if I know.
What's closest?
Well, we know the existence of like 2 people, so let's start there.
Yes, let's
Okay.
keep talking to the fellow that we're with. Learn his name. What's his deal?
And find the archivist.
Maybe. Yes, that's fine.
The archivist seemed to know what was going on,
Yes, that seems like a good boy.
so he's probably carving that shit into the floor right now.
Possibly.
Mm.
Perhaps we're the one that gives him the warning.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that. God damn
Yeah.
it, bootstraps! Fucking hell! Well, we gotta give it a
Maybe we
shot.
should we warn this guy? I don't know.
We should play it
don't know.
cool.
Maybe we should learn his name first. Maybe he's
Hey, what's your
important.
name, by the way?
my name is Ariolus.
That is a cool name.
That's a cool.
Ariolos.
I'm gonna have a hard time with that. Can I just call you Ariel?
That works, yes.
Cool. Well, nice to make your acquaintance. Now that my brain's coming back to me, I am recalling a thing that we were supposed to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Could we perhaps get in? Could you perhaps point us towards the archivist or the king?
I don't know where either of them are, but of course you can always speak with the assistants or the attendants.
Oh, yes, of course.
There is, of course, nurse if you need nurse, and then there is also. This guy's voice changed so much. I'm finally to the voice that I actually picked out for him. The any of the automaton you can go up and speak with them, and they can lead you anywhere. Excuse me, help,
Okay.
help, and then an automaton comes over. What may I assist you with?
Does it sound like Dorian?
That's a good question.
Hey, where can we find the archivist? Who do we start with?
Archivist.
Do you know where we could find the archivist?
Of course. Follow me.
I want to put a bowler hat on that guy.
What are you waiting for? Follow
we're
me.
coming.
Well, Ariolos, good luck finding who you're looking for. We may run into each other again.
It's
Hopefully.
we're only allowed to move through this inner chamber anyway, so
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I will see
Adios,
you. I will
Arios.
see you once you get back into the main area. Have a good one.
Loud?
Follow me.
Help while we're walking. They say we're only allowed to be in these chambers?
Yes, with the war going on, we don't want anyone going outside.
Hmm.
King's
Well,
orders.
listen.
War? Wait, there's a war going on?
The Civil War.
Did we know there was a civil war?
We knew there was a con. Wait, do we?
And also the old heroes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's metagaming.
Yeah.
No, we don't. I don't think the new heroes are aware of anything.
No, we're not. Okay.
Just down this hallway. And if you need help, just call out for help. I am the attendant.
Thank you, attendant.
Thank
You're
you,
very
attendant.
welcome.
What's your name, attendant?
I am the attendant.
Everyone really likes like title names. Oh, I'm the attendant. I'm the archivist. Well, I'm the gimbal.
I'm the
Call
poi
me
poi.
gimbal.
Should we be telling? It doesn't matter.
I guess not.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
My name's pretty common, I think.
Just
Okay,
down
thank
this
you.
hallway to the archivist.
All
Great.
right.
Yeah, but see ya.
Go.
Lizard crawl, lizard crawl, lizard crawl.
Rats.
And you guys roll perception for me.
All of it.
Gladly. Percept.
Oh, I have really good perception. I forgot that I have really good perception.
Mine's
Six.
-3.
17.
I got a 6.
What?
17. Let's
Okay,
go.
for everyone who got over a 13, you realize
I think
I know,
all you
-2 to perception.
that you actually know where you're going here. Because
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been here before. This hallway that you're currently walking down is the one you walked down before. And the room that you're walking up to is the room you walked up to before. And as you enter the room, you see the same I gotta pull up the
Wow.
thing.
I know this place.
Yeah, you enter.
Hey guys, do you guys
you
know
see,
this place?
You see the desk, the writing desk, the really nice rug, and
Oh.
sitting at the writing desk, scribbling in the pages of the book, there is an Alanian. White, sat down at a desk, big ol' spectacles on, and wearing a nice little suit.
Oh,
Sort of,
yeah, I'm an onion.
Sort of, yeah, sort of.
I was gonna say that's so silly and cute.
Yeah, they look kind of like a
Hi.
professor, and they got a little bow tie.
Wow.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
You're the archivist?
That is who I am.
That's a really cool name, by the way.
We were not. That's not my name. My name is Nando.
Nando?
Nando. Okay.
We should not be expecting anyone here.
Well, a lot of unexpected
Certainly.
things are happening today.
Well, certainly I can see that.
We ourselves were not expecting to be here.
Well, okay. Well, okay then. Yes. This is well, it's certainly a very unexpected time.
So what you doing over there, Nando?
Keeping logs.
Logs of what?
Well, it's my job to log the comings and goings of the kingdom and the king and its people. Right now I'm writing a record of the conflict currently.
Huh.
Must be a big ledger.
Oh, quite.
Nothing else you potentially want to write about right now? You're not inclined towards anything else?
What are you asking
That's a nice
me?
rug you got there.
Well, thank you. It's not my rug, but
Kind of like walk over and I kind of start like playing with it with my foot, see if I can lift it and let's check underneath it, like as casual as I can.
Has it
roll
already been written?
roll stealth for me.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah.
Can I try to talk to the guy to distract in this moment so we don't look like weirdos?
What are you gonna tell? What do you tell me? What you're going to say, and then I'll let Evan roll with advantage.
Okay.
So, Archivist, that must be a real interesting position. Do you know anything? Do you keep track of any sort of like mystical phenomena that comes and goes here and there?
Well, I'm not
Or
sure.
are you just kind of a day-to-day kind of guy?
Well, it's mystic and day to day, of course. It's just about everything that goes on in Gorprima.
What's the weirdest phenomena you have ever logged?
Ooh, let me see. And he goes over to the book. Evan, roll stealth with advantage.
Can I argue deception?
Well, you're not necessarily deceiving them.
Okay.
You're
All right,
you're
if it's stealth.
you're stealthily lifting.
Hey, if you mess
rug.
up, then it's a pity point. Go for it.
Okay. This is okay. Well, I rolled a 3.
With advantage?
What was my advantage?
You just
You
roll
just
again.
roll
Roll
again.
again.
I roll again. Oh, okay. Thank you. I rolled an 8 on the second go.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Yeah.
So Nando's head sort of. So Evan, as you're moving the rug, it shifts and Nando's head twitches, and he does like the lizard crawl over to the rug, and it'll. Anyways, again, this is not my rug, so maybe.
It's not
maybe-
your rug.
Maybe we don't touch it.
You
It's just
seem
so
Protected
Not
of the
suspicious
rug.
at all.
Why are you so defensive over the rug? I know it ties the room together, but you know.
It does. It ties the room together. That's just about it. That's just about it. I don't understand.
Would it be weird to ask if there's something under the rug?
There's nothing under the rug. Why would you ask if there's something under the rug?
I'm gonna close the door.
Poi Poi's gonna close the door. I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay. Roll insight.
Ain't no way he's not hiding something.
Poi Poi. As you close the door, you see there is one of the porcelain attendants standing at the end of the hall, staring in as you
Actually, before
close
it's
the
like,
door.
oh hi, great. Could you get me could you possibly get me a salt rimmed glass of brine? Is that something you can do?
Stares at you and walks out of the hallway.
Okay, close the door.
Okay. What was your insight roll, Evan?
It's a 10 with a pity point.
I'll give it to you with a 10.
Thank you.
This person is very clearly hiding something.
Okay. Okay, Poi Poi is gonna lizard crawl over. Okay. Hi. So, hi Nando. My name's Poi Poi. I'm assuming you're being watched. Here's the thing: we are not Inquisition or whatever. We're not with the king. Is there a thing that you carved into the floor right there? We already know about it, but we're not against you. We're on your side. If you carve something into the floor, we are fully on board with that. I just need to know because we really need to know how much you know.
Swamp's like nodding.
How can I be sure that you're not an inquisitor?
Fucking look at me, dude.
We don't even know
Look at
how
any
we
of us.
got
We're
here.
Clearly not from here.
I'm here.
Look, a gimbal, specifically.
Hi.
Look
Does
at the
the
deer.
Stillborn race even exist yet? I don't know.
That's fair. Well, the deer is
We're
the
from
only
the
one that looks
future.
like an inquisitor, so
What?
Children's Inquisitors.
okay.
So can we peek under the rug? Is the carving already there?
Yeah. Nando's just like rolls up the rug, and you see the carving is in fact there alongside.
The carving that talks about like the king's betrayal and all that.
Yep.
Okay, good. Put it back.
So this
I thought
has
you wanted
already
to see
happened
it.
then.
So this is already happening. It's in the process. Okay. Put the rug back.
Okay. Nando puts the rug back and pulls out like a little notebook and starts jotting down.
What are you doing?
I'm an archivist.
Okay, that's fine actually. Maybe be cautious with a little bit of what you write here. Do you know about the thing that's about to happen?
What thing that's about to happen? I know the king's
Ooh.
planning something.
I think if the seer doesn't know, I don't think anybody knows.
Oh shit. Okay, here's the weird thing. Fuck it. Here's the weird thing. We're all from the future. We found this whole temple as an archaeological dig site.
Very, very underground.
Very, very underground.
Deep.
Underground. And we fell into a hole and we appeared in the past. And we're pretty sure something really bad is about to happen. And we need to get back to the later.
Why is it that the only people that actually believe me that the king's doing something bad are completely insane?
Okay.
We're not insane. We're just
I
from
look
the
over
future.
I take out the heart of the lake.
Yeah. I check and see if the cat's here, and I point at the cat. I'm like,
Someone
"That-
from your point in time have that.
Is that a...
Core gem, yes. This is the core gem belonging to my people. I am second in line, technically. heir to the Alanya throne, not around here, but there's an Alanya down that way. I don't think it exists
Yes.
yet. I don't know. It probably exists if it has a core gem. But this is not that core. Well, it is that core gem, but this is that core gem from a later time. Does that make sense?
How else
If
could
I
we
was a
make him
random
believe
crazy
us?
person, how the fuck would I have this?
Did you make one?
Make one.
Make them?
You can make
Yeah,
one?
I need to learn how to make it.
Wait, sorry, what? You can make them?
Well, from the gods, I assume. Are you working with Nixus? Is this like a prank thing?
Kinda, but no.
Not the Nixus, you know.
Not the way you think.
Mhm.
Dance around looking for the fuck ass cat.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the cat.
Well, I didn't know that you could. Okay, listen. Okay, maybe we are crazy, but hypothetically, if someone had to get to the future, if someone had to get zapped to the future, how could we do that? Do you have any idea?
I didn't know that there was a time travel spell thing that was possible.
I don't know if it's a spell or just sort of an effect. Something about the ancient ruin version of this place just had that magic innately. Or maybe
What?
we have that magic innately. We have a whole thing going with the god of death. It's a lot of time shenanigans with us.
With the god of death?
Mm-hmm.
It was not by choice.
Very
Okay.
long story.
Very long
We're in
story.
communication with multiple gods.
We are. We kind of need you to believe and hopefully help us because we have a very limited time frame. There's only a few hours before we gotta go.
How am I to know that you are telling the truth?
Oh, can I take out my
You think
one of
lie
my?
detector tests exist in this time?
Can
the
I
lie
take out
detector-
like one of my rare
Oh.
ancient coins and show it to him?
It would just look like a regular coin to him.
But
Do you have?
but
Wait.
if
Do you?
it's
Do you?
in the
Do you have a
future, it probably
means-
has some wear and tear on it, right?
Do you have a means of dating things, like biology? And like, if something was really fucking old, and it was organic, would you be able to tell? Maybe.
Yeah, I could, yes.
I pull out the
Yeah.
Grim Peeper. How old do you think this is?
Where did you get that?
We found it in a bottomless box
In a bottomless...
in the future. Actually, wait a minute. It actually has an enchantment on it that lets you see 50 years into the past.
Wait.
Wait, what's it gonna do here? I put it on.
You put it on, and you see thousands of years into the future.
Oh, it's reversed. Or not quite reversed, it's just always the exact time period.
Yeah.
Wait, that's perfect! Wait, that's perfect! Look through this!
You see this room approximately.
you'll con-
Who
Nando-
knows how many thousands of years in the future?
Nando grabs the skull, looking at it with a sort of like they're already a white Alanian, but somehow they get even paler while they're looking at
look.
this thing.
Hurry up and look through the eye hole.
They look through. Ah, fuck. And hands it off to you. You said you found it in a bottomless box?
Well, I guess not literally bottomless, but a very deep box that's a lot deeper on the inside than it
The box of holding.
appears on the outside.
Nando looks around, goes over to his desk, opens up one of the drawers, and pulls out a box and sets it on the table. Like this one?
Is it that box?
That box?
It's the box.
Really?
Holy whoa!
That box is old as hell.
It is that box. Yes. Wait, what's in there right now?
I imagine probably not the Grim Keeper.
Clicks it open, reaches inside, pulls out a journal. It's where I keep all of my journals. And
It's the bag of holding.
you know, everything else that I have, like writing utensils and all of that.
Is there only one of these?
Well, I built it.
You built this yourself with your little Alanian hands?
Well, of course.
It's real fucking sturdy.
How did that end up in Lillian's basement?
Shelf life.
What the fuck?
Like good craftsmanship.
Well, it should be.
Well, damn. Okay,
So you found that skull inside of this box.
No.
thousands of
future.
years from now.
Mm.
Right.
And we need to
you
get
said
back?
something bad happens today.
Yeah, we feel pretty strongly about this.
99% sure.
We're pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Welp. Walks over to the corner, kicks a brick. A hole opens up, and he takes the box and just flips it upside down as, like, mountains of journals fall into the hole. Shakes the box empty, closes the lid. Just to safeguard the journals for the future. And you said that you found the skull in this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's skull is going to end up in this at some point.
And get enchanted. It did not
Yeah.
have the strap on it. We added that, so you don't need to worry about that being exact.
Well, it's a seer's skull.
Oh, that explains it.
Oh.
That's what
What
the
if it's the
symbol
skull
means.
of Alderaan?
If I hold the skull in front of me at like the right angle and I sort of squint, do those cheekbones match?
Well, the guys.
Can we forensically eyeball this?
I mean, the guy's not.
Forensics role players.
The guy's not in the room as you, and there's only one cheekbone on this thing. So,
Does it seem plausible?
yeah, thousands of years have passed. So,
Ew, dude, that doesn't feel good. Okay.
We may have identified who this belongs to. That doesn't make me feel any better about it.
No, that feels awful.
That feels very icky, yes.
I'm gonna keep using it. Was that weird?
In his no, it's in his honor. We need
In his honor.
Yeah.
You can't die in
Maybe I
vain.
should stop calling it the peeper.
Oh man. What, you think calling it by the life person's name is any better? Like, what if we do it in front of him? That'd probably be really mean.
We'll just say thanks. We'll just say thanks, Ariel, every time.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah, we'll thank him.
so what do you guys know about what's about to happen?
Ooh, it's gonna be bad. You
Right.
Not
It's gonna
much.
be bad. We honestly don't know much.
What do you know, Mister? I'm writing things underneath the rug
I
in secret.
know that he goes back to his desk and flips open a ledger. I know that people have been coming into the Citadel recently, and not many have been leaving. A lot of people going up to meet the king and not coming out of the king's chamber again.
What do they look like?
Everyone from Avarnians to Deathless,
Deathless.
Deathless.
like the deer.
What?
Oh,
Dear.
we can call them Sko.
Okay, well, Scove, Deathless, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Thousands of years, there's going to
It's
be
a,
some
re-
language.
it's a
It's kind of
time
sick their name,
regional
honestly.
dialect thing.
Honestly, I'm surprised that we can understand a single word you're saying.
That is very weird, actually.
Isn't that?
Yeah, we usually have to translate ancient.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
do
read
speak.
that for shit.
You do speak. You speak perfect Ivarnian, so
That's weird.
Huh.
Get universal communicators put into our necks in the time portal? I don't know.
I just kind of glance at Nyx.
What happens if I speak in Alanian? I'll try speaking in Alanian.
Yeah, do that.
What happens if I speak in Alanian? I say in Alanian.
which is, of course, just an Italian accent. Everyone can still
Yeah.
somehow understand you.
Oh, really? Look,
If I
hey,
start
I'm
talking in
speaking in Alanian. Hey,
That's
I'm like a
canonical
fish
now.
over here.
I'm like a catfish.
I'm like a
Hey.
catfish thing. I'm a fucking salamander.
Guys,
Get
it's the
out of
podcast
here.
cat.
Okay, we're done. What
Johan's just like looking at his watch.
I'm sorry, Italians. Okay.
Is the king seeing just about anybody?
No. Well, I've been trying to get an audience.
Oh, wait a minute.
or
Wait,
not.
I
Isn't
could have
he
just
on the-
shown you this. I pull out the ancient wristwatch I've been carrying. I guess this would have been a little less grim to show off.
Literally.
Also, isn't the Pale King like at the like bunker at this time?
The Pale King would be in the bunker.
That's what
Pale
I'm thinking.
King?
We don't know
Don't-
what the king's name
Yeah,
is
don't worry about it.
in the
Okay.
future.
What's his
Oh.
name?
What is the king's name?
I think.
is his name?
Eversio.
Eversio?
Oh, I don't know how to spell
Aversio.
that.
It's
Eversio.
Eversio.
I'm gonna ask you to write that down on a piece of paper for me.
Man, everyone here has weird ass names.
Writes down on a piece of paper, holds it up. It's runes.
Oh God.
I
just-
hold up
I
the
thank
I
him.
hold up the foot of the lake to translate that into a language I know.
There you go.
Unfortunately, when you hold up the heart of the lake, it's just static.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's odd.
Maybe
Well,
because it
that's
hasn't
not-
been created yet, or what?
I don't know.
Oh well, thank you.
I try to use the scry. I try to use the scry ability.
Who are you trying to scry on?
Oh right, wait. Magic works differently.
I'm trying to scry on, I suppose, Ariel, since we just met him.
Okay. It swirls and shifts and shows you nothing.
Does it still cost mana?
No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
make you take take the mana.
Huh.
Well.
I'll try it one more time on Weibull. Try someone in the future.
It shifts and shows you nothing.
Magic works differently.
Magic works differently in the past.
we don't know what we're doing.
What happens if I try to wild magic?
Are you gonna wild magic?
Oh shit! I don't have many other spells.
Guys,
Jimbo,
I
use
try
clear
to clear
mist.
mist.
Yeah, there you go.
It's my time. It's my time to
Is it
shine,
too
guys.
late?
Yeah.
Well, clear mist was an ancient spell anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, make a storm cloud in this room.
Can I try to cast clear mist to see if like we still have magic that's like usable?
So you're casting Clear Mist and May is casting Wild Magic. Is that what I'm hearing?
Is it too late to back out?
You can back out. Clear Mist. There's not necessarily any mist to clear, but you can take out the mana if you want.
Why would you say like you said clear mist could have multiple uses? Can't I just create a breeze with clear mist? Does it happen?
I mean that would be a different spell. You can try to make a different spell.
Yay! You let me use clear mist as a wind thing before.
Well, you asked about whether it was a win thing before. I don't think I ever actually. I don't think
We
it ever
literally
actually
used it to
came
get
up.
into freaking Northwatch.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, then change the name of the spell to wind. Dork. Or add a wind spell. If that's what is that? A 10%? Give yourself
It's a 5%. It's
Okay.
a first level spell. It's 5%.
give yourself a second level wind spell then. We'll say that you discovered a wind spell then.
Wow, guys, I'm so cool.
And you
the wind
can-
I'm
is
the
so
best
cool.
mage. I'm the best
Okay.
mage there is.
Congratulations,
out of
you can
time.
cause a breeze.
How can we get to the future? I don't suppose that box has any preservation properties if we all just hop inside of it.
I don't think that any of you would fit.
I think
Calling me
Flip
fat.
Which is probably why they had to smash the skull so small.
Oh,
That's kind of grim.
Ooh, who did it?
poor guy.
What, for
I
what
am
purpose?
scared to find out who did that.
Frankly, I
What
just
if-
don't want to.
What if they died anyways and they just took the skull?
It's also such a specific enchantment.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to just be a fact of the fact that he was a seer. Is a seer? Was a seer? Who knows?
I guess so. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay,
Okay.
we gotta get to the future. Okay, how many other carvings have you done into walls or floors?
Well,
Just
just
the one?
goes over to the bookshelf, presses a button at the bottom of the bookshelf, and
You gotta do all of this shit in the future.
Well, if we can manage to get back to a time before it all collapsed.
Yeah.
and behind the bookshelf there is ruins or runes and everything carved in, as well as like different arrows and symbols and all of that carved into the wall behind the bookshelf.
Okay, is that the extent of it?
Well, yeah, I don't want to go out of the room because otherwise the help will see me.
Mm-hmm.
The help is bad?
The help works for the king.
Oh, yeah. The king is, yes, a bad guy. Okay. We were kind of uncertain about that.
Well, he wasn't always a bad guy.
Yes. What is this betrayal you spoke of?
Oh, yeah, you did speak of a betrayal
Good thinking.
when we read your text way in the future. I mean,
Well,
You're very prolific.
the king's duty is to keep his people together. But if you happen to look outside, there's a civil war.
yeah. We were not aware of a civil war.
Did he cause this conflict?
He definitely played his part, we'll say.
Is he answering to somebody else?
That I don't know.
So we probably don't want to talk to the king.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get any information out of it.
Okay.
If we do go there, we go the last.
Yeah, we still need to figure out how to get to the future. There's got to be, because I imagine there's probably no time travel magic. Unless there is, can you just write down some runes that say send us 2,000 years into the future and then pump some mana into it? Will that work?
Well, I imagine that probably costs a lot of mana if that is something that.
Well, I've got a
Is able
major
to-
soul stone. And
What?
Johan's a fucking crazy spellcaster.
Yeah, a spell like that you would probably need a core gem.
Well, we have core gem.
But is it working? Do you know how to use a core gem?
We know how to use this one when it
Usually,
works.
when it works.
Right.
Kind of on the fritz right now.
We have another. We have another one.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that out loud too much, but I was gonna see, like, I'm assuming this thing's in Gimbal's backpack. I kind of like go and kind of like dig it out to see if it's like doing anything.
Yeah, we don't even know what that one does.
No.
Yeah, you looking into it, it's still the same static.
In the yellow one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of look over at Poi Poi. I'm like, should we show them this?
I don't know. If that one's not working either.
I don't think there's a point.
So it sounds like you guys have two of them, and I can see from the glow in the bag that the one that you have in the bag is the one in the basement right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're not working. Because there's multiple instances.
These ones are out of time.
These ones are out of time. So they're maybe interfering. So maybe maybe the gems of this time still work. And we know where one is.
I would hope so, considering all the infrastructure. Although I'm not sure we should go looking for that, since that's where we found it. Clearly,
You're right. We don't want to move it because it has to be there later. Although, maybe we don't need to move it. Would it be possible to draw power from the core gem without having it in our hands?
I don't know.
Nice. Big brain.
We at least have to get down there.
I'm just
Big
thinking
brain
a bunch of notebooks.
Well, I mean, it was getting down there that sent us to the past in the first place.
Well, that's a good start.
We leave the new one here, and we take the old one, and then
That feels weird.
Do a
That
switcheroo.
feels strange.
That feels strange for you, Poi Poi? Really?
That does. Because then wouldn't we would get like an infinite loop where it gets infinitely older and older.
but then it won't interfere because the other one will be gone because we took it.
Yeah, but
what?
I don't know about that. Okay, so how we need a core gem. Are there any other core gems? Can we make one?
Well, you would need a god for that. A god could give you one.
Wait, I just looked at the fuck-ass cat.
Thwomp's thinking of contingencies.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I pick up the cat long ways. Do you know how to take this off? And I sort of wiggle the cat to show off the anklet.
Oh. He reaches over and lifts up. Meow. I have no idea. But apparently this is a really bad kitty.
Pretty mischievous, I'd say.
Pretty mischievous.
Whose cat is this?
Kind of nobody's, but they tag along with us.
Okay.
They're a really important cat.
Master of none.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to remove it.
Fuck.
Maybe the person that put it on could remove it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Who put it on? I turned to Nyx.
Yeah.
Was it a god?
Maybe their sibling.
Probably a sibling.
Probably.
Can you do the meow? Can you do the meow for yes and like the shake for no thing?
Meow. Yeah.
Okay, just to show me that you understand, just shake your head.
The cat shakes its head.
Okay. Okay, so now from now on, we're gonna do the meow for yes, shake for no. Did a god put that on you?
Meow.
Fuck.
God damn it.
How are you talking to a cat? I'm not going to ask. Future powers, I understand.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
How do you... So how much time do we have to stop whatever's going to happen?
My hunch would say a few hours.
Yeah.
That's when the oracle's vision gets cut off. So
Yeah.
Wait, there's an oracle here?
The seer.
Yeah.
there is a seer here, yes. We talked to him before we came here.
Yeah, he found us.
Oh. Well, that does sound very seery. Yeah, I've actually been looking for the seer. I was supposed to meet with him last week.
For what?
For what? For what?
About to ask if he could see what the king was doing.
Oh.
Should we get him?
That might be helpful.
Okay.
Let's get him.
We
Should
just all drop
split?
him.
Should we all go together or should we split?
Split and do. If we split, what are we gonna do?
Just to keep a couple people by our friend here. Or you could just come with us.
I can come with.
Okay. Then we'll all go together.
Let's
guess.
go. Hopefully they have my drink ready. I open the door.
Yeah.
He's like holding the box. Do you know where this
Yeah,
was
good
supposed
call.
to be when you found it?
Well, that's kind of complicated, and it's like 2,000 years, so it probably moves around a lot.
Right.
I know that it was. We found it in the back of a guy's tavern, and he got it because his son was in a war and found it.
He was in the
But-
Navy.
He was in the Navy, so I
The
don't.
Navy.
Yeah. It was in a nasty condition when we found it, but it was still sturdy and the lock was still working.
Huh.
So maybe we just gotta trust that it'll fall where it falls.
Interesting. You said there's a lock on it?
There was.
Is there
There
not a
was.
lock on it?
There's not a lock on mine.
Well, I guess you gotta put a lock on it.
Eh,
Or maybe someone else puts a lock on it.
save us a lot of trouble if you didn't. Whatever.
Well, we shouldn't change anything.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
You should probably put a lock on it. Honestly,
think-
a key? Optional. We did not need a key to open it.
That is true.
Although I guess someone would need a key to open it in order to put the skull in there.
Do you think we
Maybe
could
someone else
even-
puts a lock on it.
Okay.
Best not to worry too much about these things.
I will not worry
Let's
too
just
much
hope
about it.
that everything falls in the right place.
I was gonna say, do you think we could even change the future? Like, or do you think it just stinks? If we do something that's just already happened, kind of thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of.
Should
I
we
feel
worry
like we're
about
in a state where our actions mostly won't matter, so I'm really scared about causing actions that will have drastic effects.
I think we'll be fine.
The box will
Whatever
go
we-
where it goes.
Yeah.
You're so cavalier.
We'll trust the box.
Okay.
Too
Let's
much
go
fast.
find that. Let's go find that
Go
oracle.
find. What was Arielos?
Yes, Ariel.
Skullboy.
Yeah.
You guys head into the main chamber again and see Ariolos standing over the cracks in the floor where you guys fell.
Are we alone with him?
There are the doll men around.
I'm gonna grab him like, hey, seer guy, I have some questions for you. Can you join us all the way over here?
Why? I'm waiting in the main room for when the other seer comes out.
Is there another seer?
Or there's a seer for every city. I am the seer for Corduo. This is Cor Prima.
I turn towards the archivist. Is there another seer?
That's not the seer that I was wanting to meet with.
Oh.
Should we both wait here? How long till they get here?
Nurse said that the other seer hasn't been around for a couple of weeks.
Okay, you'll do. Will he do? I turn to the archivist.
We don't have weeks.
We don't even.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Ariel, come with me.
Okay.
And we go all the way back to the archivist room so we get privacy.
And as you get back to the archivist's room, you see there is a doll man standing there with a glass of wine.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I think someone vomited like that way. You should probably go clean that up.
That is not my station.
What is your station?
Here.
Well, can you get a round of drinks for everybody?
I was gonna say some ham, but sure, drinks are good too.
Water?
Something fancy, I think. They all
Does
have
beer
very
exist
sweet
next time?
tastes.
Yeah, what kind of liquor do you have? It's been a long day.
We all need they all need like a mixed drink, you know?
Okay.
Great, thanks. I'm gonna go in.
Johan
Dealer's
asked for a
choice.
Long Island iced tea.
If it's that, I'll
And it
tip.
walks
I'll
away.
tip.
That I'm not tipping.
And it walks away, and now you guys are all closed in the archivist's room again.
Really
Okay.
quickly,
Tipping a
Evan wants to
robot.
ask a question really quickly. Have we decided whether or not the king is in that chamber we could not get into?
I think they're in the chamber. I
Okay.
don't even know if we're anywhere close to that chamber.
Which chamber that we couldn't get into?
The one with the force field around it.
So that one
No.
was one of the guard barracks.
No, I was thinking like
One of the guard
the
towers.
sewer one.
The sewer one that had the
Oh.
writing on it on the wall.
Well, we know that he was in.
The one that we thought the mayor was in.
Oh yeah,
That was the
Um,
guard barracks.
Was that the guard barracks?
yeah, I think so.
Thwomp is thinking of contingencies that if we can't figure out how to spell ourselves forward, we should probably try and hunker down in a place that cannot be cracked. You know what I'm saying?
Good call.
I just wonder how far everything is.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Thwomp puts that out there. Do with it as you will.
That's where you two should go in a couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hi, Ariel, Nando, Ariel. So, Ariel, you're a seer. You know how we kind of showed up out of nowhere?
Yes.
We're from 2,000 years in the future.
Okay.
Probably more than that.
Something really bad is going to happen at the point your vision gets cut off.
That would explain why my vision got cut off.
Mm-hmm. So we all need to work together because we need to get back to the not past for us.
Okay.
The
You
present.
could say the
for
future.
us.
Present, future.
I think I'll get sued. We need to get back to the long tomorrow. Can you help us with that?
We need to return to the present.
Well, you could always just ask the king, because the king's the greatest
We
magic
cannot.
user.
Can we ask the king? Could we ask the king? The king's kind of bad. Could we trick the king? Well, that's an option. Nando, what did you need a seer for? You should do that now.
So I was going to ask the the seer from Corprima, if they could see what the king was up to. Do you think maybe you can see? Yeah, I should be able to. Do you have a date? Yeah. What about? Can you see this? Can you see the other seer? Ooh, that would be easy. And Aureolus sort of sits down on the floor and takes off a little flask of sand and pours out a little pile in front of him and draws like a spiral in the sand and claps his hands and closes his eyes. And you see the glowing bit on his forehead starts glowing. Right, so it's going to take a while.
It's
Okay.
a while. Because, TikTok.
Aureolus? I guess a while.
All right.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I go over to the hole where he dumped all of his journals. Do you mind if I just take some of these? Because in our time, this corner was not uncovered yet. So.
And we don't even know if this place is going to be here if we get back.
Oh.
So, could I maybe take some of these just so that we have the pristine version?
Wait, so this is gonna... So my... Your room
is well preserved when we find it.
Yeah.
But then the
thank
entire
goodness.
temple collapses.
So we don't know for sure if it
no.
survives.
So I'm thinking maybe we take some of these now, if that's okay.
Well, why does the temple collapse? Or why does the citadel collapse?
I point at Gimble's backpack. And I just pull out the cord gem. And put it back.
Taking the cord gem shouldn't cause the citadel to collapse.
Well, the citadel
That's what we thought.
Well, the citadel was buried, so I just assumed that that there was just the raid defense magic was keeping all the dirt out.
You don't have like a self-destruct
cause
sequence built into this place, do you?
Wait, what would cause the citadel to collapse?
Well, if the defenses were down and something attacked the citadel.
Would a mountain of dirt count?
Well, I mean, look outside. You look outside and you look down and you see the citadel is a mountain. It is an artificial mountain that they have built and constructed. You look out, you see buildings for miles and miles all the way to the horizon.
Wow.
As well, you
it's
see
a lot prettier.
As well, you see a lot of smoke and distant fires and maybe the occasional flash of an explosion.
I don't look too hard. Okay, but if you took a mountain and you put it on top of the citadel.
I mean, this place was built by the Alanians, so we should be fine.
But then why did it collapse? Maybe it was just... Do you think it was just the bridge?
Could have been just the bridge.
Well, you said that the defenses were on, right?
Well, they were.
Mm-hmm.
So what turned on the defenses?
Oh. Possibly because people were mining.
Inside or outside?
Both.
Both.
Well, if it's inside, the defenses won't turn on unless they were turned on manually. If it was outside, the defenses would turn on if it was a great enough threat to the structure of Gorprima.
Okay.
We think that the defenses were down at some point. Someone in our time managed to get inside and then accidentally turned it on himself and couldn't get out. We were trying to get them out.
Yeah, so we were trying to turn the defenses off by removing the ball.
Well, that would work.
Okay. So why did the bridge collapse?
Big stone. Fall from ceiling.
Oh, the stalactite. Although the whole thing was quaking.
Yeah.
That should only happen if Gorprima was under attack, and you turned off the defenses.
Do we think that there was maybe something else happening on the surface?
I think that's a possibility.
Who would have been attacking? Oh.
Uh-oh.
There was a whole lot of strife going on in our time.
Oh. Yikes. Okay. So we're gonna... Okay, when we get to the future, we're gonna aim...
that could have been attacking.
When we get to the future, we're gonna aim for a little bit earlier. Uh-oh. Okay. Yikes.
Oh boy.
Big yikes. Okay. There's like 3 wars going on
Yeah.
that don't know about each other. Oh,
You guys
God.
think it's bad
Well, it's
back
technically
here.
one war, but then there's like different parties that are like, causing.
Yeah, and there's this guy with like...
I don't think the
There's
Silvari
a guy
knows
who
about
has
Grim.
like a black gem, and it's all bad, probably.
Oh, man, who knows?
Who knows? Then there's the collector, who, as far as I know, he's just an eccentric asshole.
He gotta be from this time because everyone got those title names: the collector, the archivist.
Oh, you know what?
I still have the green cube.
The collector does have... We found a business card for the collector that was ancient.
Do you know who the collector
Wait,
is?
do you know who the collector is?
I've never heard of anyone.
One of his cards.
Do you know about Winehouse?
Swamp takes out green cube.
I do not know what Winehouse is.
That's odd.
Might predate Whitehouse.
All right. Hey, Ariel.
You turning to him, you see he's crying.
Oh.
Oh.
I think our boys are dead.
Uh-oh. You okay?
He's still like frozen, like his sigil is glowing and his eyes are glowing, and he's just sitting here with tears going down his face.
Is it bad to try and like shake him out of it with that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Make a lucky guess.
Can I make a lucky guess? Do I think I'll blow up his brain if I try and shake him out of it?
Roll lucky guess.
Fuck.
Who knows? Try it.
That's an 8, and I have 4 pity points.
That's who knows? Try it.
Fuck.
Can I
I'm
maybe
taking-
like? I was gonna do an insight check or something.
I'm gonna poke him. I'll poke him.
Give her a poke.
You poke him, and his eyes go back to normal. And he's just crying.
Hey, buddy, what did you see?
The king.
What's he doing?
The king ate the other seer.
8?
Oh.
Like, okay.
Define 8, like cannibalism 8, or like consumed magically, or
Like soul eating?
It's a little broad.
Or like fork and
soul
knife
eating, that's the
eating?
thing.
Both,
Oh.
as
Oh!
far as I know.
fuck?
Oh,
I don't know why the distinction needed to be there. It's worse either. It's bad either way.
No,
What the
cannibalism's
fuck?
pretty bad.
I'm gonna just stand behind Oriel.
He's just.
I'm just gonna
he
look at
throws
this. I'm
up.
just gonna look at the piece of the skull and compare it to his cheekbones real quick. So I'm starting to think maybe we know what seer this came from.
Aureolus is throwing up. Roll me perception.
Ooh, I have a -2 in perception. Can I roll insight?
You can roll insight.
Ooh, I'll roll insight too.
That is a 12. I can add a pity point.
Add a pity point. You looking at the skull and looking at Aureolus as he's throwing up. You notice something that you didn't notice on the skull before. On one of the cracks, there are these little scraping, like scraped grooves.
Oh.
Like teeth marks?
Like teeth marks.
Oh, put that away. Oh, thank God we didn't meet the guy. Honestly.
I can think about it as the video of the dog eating concrete.
Cool. So we cannot go to the king. Did he have anything else with him?
He was in his chamber alone. And I can see him sitting there in his chamber alone still. I don't know. What?
Wait, what chamber?
Was there a bunch of food on the table and a bunch of crates of supplies?
No, his throne room.
Throne room. Okay.
Oh, because I guess if Winehouse doesn't exist yet, that makes sense. So that means that was for the second cat.
I sort of whisper.
So he was barricaded for the second. Wait. What? Huh. He was
This
alright for the
time's
second
not
cat. Okay.
Or it was a different guy.
Or it was a different guy.
It was probably a
It could've
different
been.
guy.
I guess it was probably a different guy.
Damn.
Different guy.
Wild. I get a seer, I guess.
Anyway.
Is the forehead symbol just a seer thing?
What? No, it's...
What?
Trying to put it up the wall.
Why are you laughing like I'm an idiot here?
It's the symbol designates me as a seer.
Okay, yeah, that's what I asked.
Yes, but the specific rune in my forehead is what designates me as the seer. People have different runes, and that's what designates what position they hold in society.
So was it not a seer rune on the skeleton's head?
It was not a seer rune on the skeleton's head.
Okay.
I have a question.
Maybe we should go back and translate it at some
That
point. Figure out
other
who that
skeleton had a rune like Thwomp's.
I was gonna say, do we know what
Oh
the
my.
WOM symbol means?
Wait, Thwomp has a rune on his head? What
That's
the
right.
fuck?
Thwomp does have a symbol on his head.
Swamp's
Wait,
like
what
looking
does
up,
this
trying to
symbol
see his
mean?
own symbol.
I never knew that. I never really paid attention to that. My bad.
No, I never think about it. I always just.
Swamp's a
think
little
of that game
insulted that
from
nobody
Avatar.
noticed the thing on his head before.
We've all noticed.
My brain-
It was just a
my brain
stylistic
kind of
choice.
did
We
it.
didn't think it was an ancient.
That was
rune.
like a monk thing.
Wait, what does his forehead? What does his forehead mean?
Leader?
What's that?
Leader?
Leader? We
Well,
all
I
just
didn't
going
vote for
our
him.
head for-
Swamp blushes.
Leader?
Fuck,
Strength?
maybe my theory's not far off.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
So that designates that denotes a noble. But
Well, maybe you're the guy in the barricade room. Hope maybe we don't get out of here.
Oh no! God!
Don't start eating people.
That's the conclusion of this session. We realize we just don't make it and we die.
And
we
that's
die in a
the
hole
end.
somewhere.
If it's over.
Swamp eats Poi Poi.
He's eating poi poi first out of respect.
Respect who?
Oh man.
Respect.
I don't want you to watch me eat everybody else poi poi.
Thank you. Oh my god. Wait, Thwomp, the skeleton. He was bald.
Oh, skeletons are bald, you fool!
So far, all the ancients you've met have been bald, actually.
Oh, cool.
Aureolus is also bald.
That's right. They
Yeah.
look like me. I remember that now.
They look like you, yeah.
Why do you
Wait.
look like an ancient? That's weird.
Wait, are you
I-
just an ancient?
Know where I come from. I was adopted by dwarves.
Are you
Wait,
the
are you
last
not a
ancient
kindred?
alive?
Are you a
I-
living ancient?
I'm a kinman. His voice trails off.
Are you a kin?
Unsure
or an
of his-
ancient with a tan?
Inside check on those.
Can Thwomp roll an insight check on himself?
Roll insight.
Can I roll lucky guess?
Roll lucky
Yeah.
guess. Roll insight.
Yeah.
I'm a rolling
That's
so
how you
I would just
do
say-
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna get some answers right now.
I'm rolling. I got a 14.
I got
That's a
20,
fucking
but
20.
Not
I got a
natural.
20.
I got a 20 as well.
Wait, you got a 20?
We both got 20s.
Is that a nat 20 or
natural.
regular
Mine's
20?
Yes.
not
No,
natural.
mine was nat. 100%.
You got a nat 20?
Yes.
This is your second nat 20.
Ay, caramba.
Pressure's on. DM.
As it, all of our brain cells just.
We're like, wait a minute.
I'm telling you guys this from fucking day one.
Look, I'm not surprised.
Give us the answer.
But
Give us the
Gimbal is
answer.
surprised.
Give us the answer. Is Thwomp an ancient now that we're seeing him next to others?
Buckle up, boys and girls.
Evan,
Yeah.
I'm going to treat your insight roll as both an insight roll and as a roll to recall, or a history or an arcana check. Sort of all of the above.
Okay.
It was a nat 20. So
Remembering back to Sanguine and Sanguine's glass orb, or I think it was after Sanguine actually. There were 2 glass orbs or something, where when you touched the orb, nothing came through. It just didn't react to you.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, again, I forget who it was that mentioned it. It was either Sanguine or Solomon who mentioned it. But one of them mentioned that all living things have an innate magical ability. All living things are able to cast magic or have some magical properties. When you touched the orb did not recognize you as living.
Oh. Okay. Is this just an epiphany that hits me?
Yeah.
I turn even paler than I already am.
he is. He was camouflaged the whole time.
I just start checking my pulse.
He thought he
Okay.
was from the future. He's from the past.
Do we all sort of piece together with the rest of our roles?
Yeah, so we got.
Yeah,
I
you
rolled a
guys-
6, so definitely
I,
not me.
I got a 20. Not,
I got a 14.
You
Not
guys were all there with those magic testing crystals at different points, so you guys can all sort of get that same revelation as Evan. I will say though, Evan was born a baby, and grew up as he does have a childhood with the dwarves.
That's true. That's true. I do remember being a little bub.
Guys, what
You're
if
like
we
a time capsule baby.
what if we stole a baby and that baby is Thwomp?
Do we? Are you saying
Steal a
we
baby?
steal a baby?
little baby Thwomps kicking around over here.
We're like, we gotta save him.
You gonna time paradox me like that?
Thwomp, you're an ancient. You're a paradox, baby.
I need to sit down.
It would have also been the dwarves that tattooed his head. He wouldn't have had the tattoo as a baby.
Hmm.
Oh, good.
I do want to bring up something I brought up before, where the dwarves also carried on that tradition. Because the dwarves descended from the
Well,
ancients.
yeah, that would have been good to mention like 12 minutes ago.
No, I know. I was like, oh yeah, they don't remember this. But yeah, so the kinmen, elves, and dwarves and gnomes all descended from the ancients.
Right.
And some of them, that's why the dwarves still build the way that the ancients build. They just sort of adapted the traits of the Alanians and learned.
I'm not dropping the theory yet.
Still in a way.
You can keep the theory. I just want you to have all the information.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Or a descendant.
Evan. Yeah, it's Evan's backstory. He can tell it how he if he wants to tell it.
Wait, am I telling my backstory now? I was basically found in the woods, and I don't know.
He could be a paradox baby. I'm not ruling it out.
Baby.
Yeah, if we see a baby that looks like Blob, we gotta take it.
I don't know if we steal the baby.
Who else does?
Can we not steal any babies right now?
Can we focus on getting?
I think we have other concerns.
Yes. Can we focus on getting back?
I don't want to die again. I don't want to blow up again. I don't know how many times I've died already.
Nando's just patting Ariel's back.
No, poor Ariel.
As Ariel's like on the floor, like over a pile of puke.
Okay.
Yeah, they just hear us arguing this whole time.
Okay. Here's what we're doing. Number one, I'm taking a bunch of those journals from the corner. Do I have your permission and consent, Mando?
Yeah, go for it.
Great. I just shoved my backpack full of these journals.
Okay. We'll say they're pretty thick. You can take 2 of them.
Okay. I'll skim through them for the most interesting looking ones, and I'll just take 2.
Okay. We'll say you take the only 2 colored ones. You get a tome in blue and a tome in green.
And those blue and green journals. Okay.
Thwomp notices the poor guy vomiting on the floor. He gives him like a little hanky or something.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay, so the king is definitely very, very evil. We need a way to get to the future. And the only thing we can think of is by making a spell to do so that would take a core gem to power. And we could get a core gem, but we would have to steal a core gem that we've already stolen, so we can't steal it because we need to steal it later.
I'm just saying we could just put the one we have.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I don't know if Flop exists. If Flop exists, I'm sure that makes sense.
I think we're overthinking
know what's going on
here.
with Flop.
I think we are overthinking that. But as far as leaving the one we have in its place, I think there's some merit to that. Yes.
You think so?
I believe so. If the only reason this one's not working is because of the interference from the other one, then we use the other one, leave this one in its place, and then there's no interference.
But wait, how does the one here work if there's no
Do we think it's an interference thing, or do you think it's just it doesn't work in the past? Like if it's in the wrong time.
Because I guess if we take that one, it's probably not going to work either by that logic.
Just a quick question. Do you even know how it works?
No, we never got a chance to mess with it.
So how did you guys end up back here in the first place? Or I guess back here. Whew, that's an existential thing I didn't intend to hit myself with.
Well, we have it. We had it, and then
maybe
everything began to fall. I guess we were under attack, and suddenly, annoyingly perfectly timed as the defenses went down, stalactite fell. We were running across a bridge. We fell, and now we're here.
Yeah. I grabbed the heart of gold. It's just static right now, right?
Yeah, it's just static.
If you had two powerful magic items coexisting at the exact... If you had the same powerful magic item from 2 points in time coexisting, would they interfere with each other? Or would it just not work? In the past.
Either way, wouldn't either of them
I have a new idea.
I mean, if two things exist at the same time, it could probably get confused.
Considering it's powered by souls, some of the souls in the old one probably exist, whereas they don't in this one.
Oh yeah, those souls haven't even been created.
Get in the way.
So if we do leave that one, it's probably not going to work either way.
Probably not. So
They're powered by souls? What?
Are they not a form of soulstone?
Thwomp's now thinking whether or not he has a soul.
Are they?
The core gems, I don't know if they're soul stones or a god thing.
You're right. They're probably a god thing.
They are a god thing. Which is the other annoying thing. Because if we had some way to take this fucking inkling off, then our cat could probably give us a new core gem. Don't ask.
I was just thinking about whether or not I should ask, but then you said don't ask, and so now I realize probably not a good idea to ask. So that makes sense.
Okay,
man.
Number one. Okay, I put the gem back in the bag. We need to use the old core gem.
Yes.
Yes.
The old heart of gold.
Yes.
We need to use it in a way that does not displace it.
Yes. Meaning we need to get to it.
But how do you use it?
What if we just do things in this room? We have to.
Wait! I huddle with the people. We don't need to worry about displacing it. We just need to put it back. Or rather, we need someone else to put it back. Remember, there was one more carving in that hallway?
True.
That our archivist buddy does not seem to be aware of yet.
There's another carving?
Yes.
You had another carving in the hallway leading to the heart of gold.
Someone else, but I don't know who else it would have been.
I'm pretty sure it was the archivist, right?
It was low to the ground.
It was low to the ground
like a long would, right?
What did it say again?
I don't actually remember the specifics. I think it was...
Should we go over there and see if it's there?
I don't think it's...
I think we should. I think we do need to head over there. Because here's what we can do. We just borrow the core gem. And we cast the spell, but we leave it behind, and then you put it back.
Do you know what spell to cast?
I feel like we're gonna have to make one up.
Do you know how to use a core gem?
Kind of.
Do you know? Do you know?
We're really
No.
lucky with our guesses.
It's only the gods that are able to use them. We have to build these. We have to build the citadel to actually be able to use it.
Do you know how to use the core gems?
Start shoving it
I
in
say
the
to the cat.
face.
The cat shakes its head.
No,
Oh,
you don't. What do you mean you don't?
Well, probably, I'd imagine they know how, but they probably can't use it in this form. I appreciate the confirmation.
God.
Is there a way
Okay.
we can reach a
How
deity?
can we send
And-
ourselves 2,000 years into the future?
Am I the only one thinking, and I don't like this thought, that all roads lead to the king?
Do we have to? Do we think we go? Do we gotta go to the king? I
I
don't want to
think-
go to the king. He
It's
ain't
our
a
only
guy.
lead. It's our only lead. We haven't gone, and let's not forget about the box.
Well, we have the box, but what about the? Oh,
What needs to go in the box?
what doesn't? Can't that just happen later?
Who else is gonna do it?
Do we
This
have
place
to
won't be
put it in the
discovered.
box?
Fuck if I know. This place
How-
won't be discovered for another
What are you putting in the
4,000
box?
years. I don't know.
No,
I think-
don't worry
I think
about
we're-
it.
Don't worry about it. How quickly can you put a lock on that box, Nando?
Not today, probably.
Okay, then that probably
There's
happens
probably
later.
not a-
Then that probably
Okay,
happens
okay.
later.
I think we're too worried about breaking time.
You're right. We should focus on
Yeah,
just
wait.
getting out.
That is the last thing we should be worried about. We should just worry about getting back to.
I don't know. I'm
Cape.
pretty worried about like erasing myself from existence on accident.
We're not. It's not gonna. I don't know.
And then you guys hear,
Oh, our drinks.
Hello.
"Hello."
Oh,
The helper bot that was stationed in the hallway needed to make you guys some drinks, so here's your drinks.
Oh, thank you.
thank you.
The helper bot was needed elsewhere.
Great. Are you just gonna stand here?
I will.
Cool. What's the likelihood of us getting an audience with the king?
Its head sort of twitches and glitches. I will stand right here. There's-
Hmm.
Roll me perception.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some,
Can I roll perception?
Some people should help.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm pretty
I-
good perception. Let me.
I want to raise
I'm
my
not
perception.
good at
Okay.
it.
Apparently, I'm fine. So
Got
that's
a
a
20,
nine.
not nat. I got a 20, not nat.
I got a 17.
I got a 18, which is actually a 13.
Okay. Congratulations, you guys all passed. Evan, what do you roll?
I rolled a 4, but that's a -3 on perception, so a 1.
31.
31. So you guys see when you ask about the king, this guy glitches, and now that you're sort of really close to the attendant right now, you see that there is this, especially Poi Poi, because you lean in close. Gimble's just got great eyesight. There is a very dark, like a very, very faint, like reddish brown mist that is on parts of this machine, as if, well, as if somebody died very, very close within the vicinity of this thing.
A mist.
A mist.
As mist, like a fine, like a mist of paint.
Yeah. You could describe it as that.
Guys, I use clear.
Our only evidence.
You clean the robot and it's a. Oh, thank you.
No.
You might gain its favor. Hold on. You might be onto something.
Did you just finish serving up some messy dishes to the king?
It is old. It is old blood.
Old blood.
It is old blood. It's not a fresh fine mist. It is old.
Okay.
It is.
And
It is just faint.
It's
You had to be.
blood.
You had to be really close to this thing to actually notice it. It's like in the crevices where you wouldn't normally see it unless you're looking at it from a wonky angle.
So it was cleaned.
Yeah.
Murder robots. Uh-oh.
Not the first time.
Not the first time.
Oh, man. I'm so I want to sniff to see what it would like entail, but I don't know if that will do anything.
I close the door on him.
Should I beat that thing up?
An iced tea.
We're all chuggers.
Yeah, I give everyone their drinks.
I'm about to get fucked up.
I'm so tempted to
might as
steal like
well be
Bob's little
drinking
gourd.
because, we're hitting some roadblocks on how to get out of time before we
Okay.
run out of time.
The barracks are looking more and more inviting.
Well, the
Yeah.
barracks aren't going to
Second.
preserve us for 2,000 years.
Oh,
We're not
at
gonna
least
live
help
for
us.
2,000 years.
We can at least. That's why it's a contingency.
Have you guys
In case
done
we
everything
can't
that you could do?
Apparently,
Yeah,
we
good-
haven't, DM.
Thanks.
God damn it.
No, we've
Are
done
we
a lot of
missing something?
talking, but everything...
We still need to check out the door. We could look into the king. We could look into the barracks. We could look into the defenses, so we know what to do about those later.
Yeah,
We could look into a lot of things.
we
At a
gotta
certain
leave
point,
this
I
room.
think we should just fucking wander.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just wander.
Yep.
Wander time.
You open
Yeah.
the door again.
Taking
and
the
the
sights.
attendant
Who
is
else
standing
gets
out
to-
there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good
Hey,
evening.
can you it's actually very important to me that you sprint down that hallway.
Yeah, we.
Could you help me with that?
Why?
Check your diagnostics.
It's just it would just make my day.
Of course.
All right, come on.
What's that?
I was running out of excuses.
This thing books
Can we
it.
just ask it to leave us alone? Is that not like a normal request?
I don't know. I
And
don't know.
you guys go back out and enter into the main hall. It is getting a little bit like the clouds has shifted. When you guys arrived here, it would have been the morning. Now it's sort of starting to get to midday.
Oh, we're dead.
I hate this.
Not yet. Not yet. We're not.
There's nobody else in the main citadel. You can still see it's pristine. The cracks from where you fell is still there, as well as some of the debris that fell with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I make like a lucky guess real quick to try and cross some things off our list?
Roll lucky
Can I
guess.
pocket one with
Do
some of the
I
debris?
think lucky guess would protect us? Or with lucky guess, do I think that barracks room that we know the mayor is stuck in, do I think that would protect us from the cataclysm? The cataclysm. Or do we gotta do we have to just get out of here? Is there a chance of us survive? Here's a better question. Do I feel like we can survive the cataclysm, or do I think we just have to get out of it?
Roll lucky guess if you want a confirmation.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Whoa.
man.
I am not kidding.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Okay. Well, I'm giving you multiple things for that lucky guess then.
Okay. I
Oh,
got
man.
vertigo.
A?
I was like waiting for that to hit a 5.
A.
And I was like, oh, that's a 20. Oh my god, that's a 20.
I could see it on your face. That was amazing.
All right, so this shit's the cataclysm. Fucking run. Second thing, since it's the cataclysm, maybe Loki rules. Third thing,
Maybe what?
Loki rules.
Loki rules?
As in, what we do here
Season
doesn't
one.
actually
What we do
matter.
here doesn't
Episode
matter.
5.
Got it.
Third thing, I'm giving you 3 things actually. You do have a thing that lets you see thousands of years into the future, into the runes as they appear closer to your time.
How is that helpful?
We can
I'll put the
see if the
peeper on.
barracks is still there. And if the defenses are on. Wait,
And we could show our buddies the runes they ended up writing.
Oh, yeah, that too.
They could read
are
it for
right.
us.
Because we don't know what it says. It's like a self-perpetuating message.
I like this.
That is interesting. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep the peeper on.
Okay.
I'll
When
have
you-
I'll put the peeper on, but then I'll put my mask over it. So it
Okay.
doesn't look like I'm wearing a seer skull.
When you put the peeper on and your mask over it, you see that the cracks from where you guys fell have sort of opened up and filled with water.
Oh. Oh, by the way, can I pick up some of that
Oh.
debris that you mentioned was around it?
Yeah, you can go over and pick up a rock.
Okay.
Wait, is that rock that Thwomp just picked up, is that present anymore in the peeper, or was it just never present?
Ooh.
Not that you can see.
Do I see see traces of the other debris?
We'll say yes. Yeah, there's like some rocks there that don't quite match the floor.
Here, Poi Poi, watch me kick this rock. I go and I kick one of
Okay.
the rocks that supposedly Poi Poi can see in the future.
And Poi Poi, when you blink, the rock has moved to the place where Thwomp kicked it.
We are
Okay.
affecting time here.
We can have. They're going to be very slight effects, though, because
Yeah.
everything's going to be destroyed. But that's interesting. That is the water, the place where the water came in. Okay.
Hmm.
Time travel.
Hmm.
Okay, so the 3 things you gave me for the lucky guess did not ultimately answer my question. So I would
the
like
first thing. What was the first thing
first
that I
thing.
said?
You said it is the cataclysm fucking run. Does that mean run to safety, or does that mean run to the future?
Back. I think the future.
Run
I think it
run
just
to the
means-
future.
Yeah.
Run
Run
to the future.
It's the
Okay.
There's no
cataclysm.
surviving if we
Get-
stay here.
Get
No
out.
surviving. Got it. That's all I needed. I need direct. I'm not diagnosed. But
I am, or was. You can just ask to have it removed.
they can remove it
Yeah.
from
No,
your
I-
head?
Well, I got diagnosed.
Yeah, from the neck.
I don't think they
down.
can remove from your head, but I got diagnosed and then I asked for them to remove it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." I'm like, "Oh,
I got other diagnoses.
okay, cool."
Okay, no surviving. So barracks, cross it out.
Yeah.
No surviving. So we just need a way to cast the spell. So we don't know
Let's
how
go.
to use a core gem, but we might as well get one.
Let's go. Let's go to the places where we know that has been affected here in the past, and make sure that those things line up. The writings on the walls, the
Yes.
core gem being where it's supposed to be, all that.
Okay, let's just run down to the hallway where the core gem is.
Yes.
You guys go over to the stairs and see where there would be the staircase going down. There is a solid wall covering it, and one of the helper doll men standing in front of it.
Wait,
Wonder if he's a good
there's a
runner.
wall that isn't there in the future?
Yes.
Do I see the debris of the wall in the future, or it's just non-present?
The wall is just non-present in the future.
Okay, well, I know this trick.
Yeah, we've been through this before. We could walk through it. Unfortunately, God.
Tell them to do something.
I walk up. Thanks. Hi, can you help me with something?
There's some puke in the archivist room.
Yeah.
Quite nasty.
I have been instructed to stand and guard this doorway.
Would you believe me if I said that your instructions have changed?
I have been instructed to stand and guard this doorway.
Is there a hierarchy of commands that you have? Helping us might supersede one of those commands of standing right here at this present time?
My primary directive is to guard this doorway and ensure that no humanoids pass.
What happens if I just clock this guy in the face?
Humanoids. No humanoids?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the word for alive was, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Mortals?
Does Poi Poi count as a humanoid?
Living. Yeah, Poi Poi counts as a humanoid.
Okay.
Basically, not allowed to let anybody pass. Are you going to clock this thing in the face, Evan?
Oof. I don't know about that.
I don't want to make a scene. Damn.
Can I just bump Nyx and sort of see if they can pass through?
Oh, there you go.
Nyx goes over and scratches the wall.
It's a real wall?
It is a real wall. The helper looks down at the cat and says, "Please do not damage the wall."
What's so special about this wall?
How's it a real wall?
Why are you guarding a wall?
It is a doorway.
That's a wall. Turn around and reevaluate.
Its head does a 360 and then looks back at you. My primary directive is to stand here and guard this doorway.
I think your primary directive is actually to stand and guard that doorway.
Gaslighting
over there.
My primary directive is to stand here and guard this doorway.
God. Can I do a mechanics roll to see if I can fucking disable this guy?
Roll
That's
mechanics.
a good idea, because Thwomp's looking at his fucking fist right now.
Disable it somehow. I also read a book on these things, so I
That's
feel
true.
like
There you go.
I literally read
That
a
is
book
true.
on these things.
That is true.
Make it happen, Gims.
Can I make like some type of roll? A mechanics roll?
Yeah, roll mechanics. roll mechanics, and you know what? You have a book on them. Roll mechanics, and you can roll mechanics with advantage.
Cut the wire.
Okay. Okay, my first roll is already good, so I don't. Okay. So 22.
You can disable them by removing the soul stone inside of them.
And where is their soul stone inside them?
And it's inside of them.
But like,
it's
Is there an access port?
locationally where?
sometimes it's
Are
in
they
their
different
chest,
places?
sometimes it's in their neck.
Can you point it out? The rough area?
What?
Gimbal? Gimbal,
Do I
what
know-
do we do?
Can
Gimbal?
For like the clay
Do I know if
golems.
my command works on
This
automaton?
particular model have
man.
it in this particular spot.
Alice Gimbal would only be familiar with the fact that it is an automaton. They usually only have them, well, like 3 spots. So boom, boom, or boom. You would know that it is the most armored spot is where the soul stone would be.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna
I
sound
got-
so crazy. And
Don't
I
worry.
don't even. I was gonna say I have a pass through, and I'm like.
I was gonna say we'll
No,
No,
distract
do
we'll
How do you think that
distract
I-
it while it yes.
Dude, yes, do that. How do you think I got this?
will it
How do you
work?
think I got my major soul gem?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think the
I'm gonna-
amulet would work? Because I have that.
Gimbal, I'm telling you, I've literally done it before.
There Okay.
It worked.
Try it.
Pass through and grab it.
Can I use my pass-through amulet and try to reach into it and grab out its soul
Well, we need to
stone?
distract the robot.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
I got an idea.
Uh-huh.
Try to pass through the wall. Just bum rush past it, pass through the wall. It might open the door, trying to chase you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Would I get killed after that, though?
Maybe.
I'll do it.
But then you could try to do the thing where you remove its soul gem. I don't think it'll let you get close enough to try to do that
Right now.
without starting a fight. Anyway.
I do a 3-jump Mario flip through the wall.
Okay. Bring.
Yeah. Wahoo!
Boom. And you hear on the other side of the wall, "You're not allowed to be back there. You're not allowed to be back there.
Can I?
You're not allowed
can
to
I-
be back there."
Just give it a second.
Now.
Now that it's just trying to reach for the soul stone. The pass-through amulet.
Roll lucky guess for me to see if you can actually determine, because you know the 3 locations of the soul stone.
Well,
where
you
it
said
is.
it was the most armored part, right?
It is. It would
And
be
what
in
is
the
the most armored part? Are those all 3 of those spots are always like the most armored spots, or is it just like where they decide to place the soul stone is the most armored spot?
Where they decide to place the soul stone is the most armored spot. On this particular model, you can see that they are covered in porcelain plates on their head and on their chest. Their neck seems to be mostly bare.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let's
lower abdomen.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I still have to make a lucky guess?
Well, you can either make a lucky guess or just pick between head or chest.
Oh man, I feel like it's
I
the
would say-
chest.
Yeah.
I would say.
Oh wait, so you said
if
chest
the
is
chest
you said
bare.
chest is bare.
No,
No,
the
neck is
bare.
bare.
Neck is
Chest is
bare.
armored, head is armored, and those are 2 spots where it could be.
Okay.
So 50-50.
Can we retroactively?
I can roll lucky
say
guess.
Uh huh.
Or do I have to roll it?
I can do it. I'll just roll lucky guess and I'll double back through. Can I do that?
Yes, I'm also going to probably have you roll dexterity.
How about you do it and I do it? We both cover those
You know what?
Both go for a different spot.
You go high,
You
I
go
go
high.
low.
Yeah, there you go.
We do exactly
Efficiency, baby.
If
Okay.
none of this works, Swamp's gonna punch it in the throat.
You
I got my
guys.
chains stripping.
So Poi Poi jumps through the wall, and the wall goes down. You're not supposed to be in there, and then immediately, sort of skidding and jumping back towards the thing. Gimbal reaching through the thing's head, Poi Poi reaching through the thing's chest. Both of you, well, I'm guessing Poi Poi because you lunge, go straight through the body.
Mm-hmm.
Poi Poi grabbing hold of the soul gem and shooting through. Gimbal, I'm guessing, since it's so cool, just grabbing whatever it is you grab and pulling through this thing. You're not supposed to be in there.
That looks like it worked.
Hey Gimbal, new soul gem. What?
Actually,
let's keep
where is
going.
Oh, there's
the...
an alarm now.
Where-
Wonderful.
Where actually is... hang on, I need to get the alarm.
Can I make a lucky guess to see where the alarm is? The alarm is coming from.
Hang on, I gotta get this.
Swamp's just looking at his hand. He's like, I knew I should have just punched this guy.
There we go.
Probably would have had the same effect.
That
It
was
wouldn't
a
have
cool
been
moment,
as
okay?
It wouldn't have been as cool, but the outcome would have been the same.
And now we have a soul gem and the door's open, though.
Boom.
You know what?
Boom.
Right.
Boom.
Swamp
There we go.
should smash everything at first sight, unseen. That is a railroad crossing.
guess- yeah, that's
is
a
there
railroad
train
crossing. I don't
in the
know.
room with us?
No, hang on.
Oh shit,
Sorry.
there's a train!
There's a train in the room.
Thomas!
Thomas?
Oh, there you
There we
go.
go.
I like
There's
that.
an alarm.
Okay, there we go. I'm giving Gimbal the soul gem.
Okay.
So you got that. Let's run. And I take Nando.
You guys run
If
down.
anybody asks, we kidnap you.
Okay, I didn't even know I was here.
We kind of need you here for this, for any of this to make sense.
He's just like, ah!
Okay, I guess I'm just here for the ride. You guys, running down the corridor. It's not dark. You guys see there's this red light going through. As you are running down, you see these automaton in the walls.
Run.
As you guys continue running down, you run into a deeper chamber, and I need all of you guys to roll perception. Just really quick perception. Just yell out the rolls as you get them.
10.
And now what?
That's
None that one.
I got
I'm so sad.
a dirty 6.
Okay,
5 for a full.
so you guys run through.
Wait, did everybody fail?
Everybody failed. Now I need you guys to all roll.
Spend 3 pity points.
Okay. You spend 3 pity points. As you guys are running down, you see this lump on the ground, and you manage to jump over it. I'm gonna need the other 3 to roll dexterity for me.
I'm at least good at that.
That's jail.
No!
Natural 20 for 23.
Another natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, could they just help Gimbal?
They could help Gimbal.
Yeah.
Gimbal trips on this thing and it squishes underneath him as the other 2 see and grab Gimbal up. Gimbal looking back, seeing that there is a body that is torn and left on the stairs. And as you guys run deeper and deeper, you come across more and more bodies.
Oh my. Are we heading towards the king?
Yeah. That's not what I expected to see.
Oh, the dead body juices on me.
Just run. Just keep running.
Yeah, we're still all running here. Like the opening cutscene of Star Fox, running down the hallway.
You guys are running down the hallway. At this point, you are now squishing on top of people. Nando is looking queasy and just completely horrified at
Don't look, Nando.
the fact that the people that he was marking missing have been here the entire time.
Oh God.
I thought this city looked strangely empty.
Yeah.
Run.
And
Just run.
eventually you get over to the bridge, where the bridge itself is clear of bodies, but there are bodies both behind the bridge and in front of the bridge.
What's going on?
This is the
It's
bridge.
the bridge we fell from.
This is the bridge that sent us back in time.
Yep.
Oh.
Do I see anything over the side of the bridge?
It's just the water below.
Okay.
Can I just to get it out of the way? Can I roll a lucky guess this just to eliminate from my mind? If we jump off this bridge, will we get sent to the future?
You can go ahead and roll a lucky guess.
That's cocked. Fuck. Oh well, that's a 12, and I have 1 pity point left to make it a 13.
If you make it a 13, I can tell you.
Yes, please.
Jumping off the bridge won't get you to the future, but you would remember there is a greater transportation spell downstairs.
Ooh.
A greater transportation spell that is powered by the core gem.
Yes.
I know where we need to go. Run.
Okay. We keep running.
You guys Are you running over the bridge, or are you jumping off the side of the bridge? Just to
No, we're
clarify.
we're going all the way to the.
Yeah.
Although
we're past it.
although the water is connected, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tunnel.
We could jump off the bridge.
They wouldn't follow. Let's go.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the
Or maybe
first
they
time.
will follow, but they
wait,
definitely
can
can't swim,
Do
right?
I get it? Can I glance down the hallway? Do I see the? Are we still too far away to see the carving that Nando should have left?
You guys are... The door that you're at is closed. So the carving would have been on the interior of the doors on that wall there.
Oh.
Okay, we're jumping off the side.
Can I just try to quickly bust it open?
Nope, we're jumping off the side. Off the side.
All right.
Hang on, Nando.
You guys all jump off the side.
There's the train again.
And there's the train again. And splash. Splash, splash.
Why did you gasp so loud? You're amphibious.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you live on land for so long, it just becomes, you know,
That's true. Honestly,
one of those things. Yeah.
does yeah. Okay, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if the transition is about as jarring as it is for us lunged folk, as it is for you, then I imagine it's not very pleasant.
You guys swim into the little cavern, or the little domed area where the plaque is on the wall, and standing next to the plaque is an automaton.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
Is this one hostile? Does it see us?
It's looking at you.
And it's not doing anything.
Poi
It's not doing
Poi
anything.
seems to be unafraid of this automaton and just swims up to it.
The automaton reaches down and helps Poi Poi onto the ledge.
Well, would you look at that?
2,000 years. This same robot helps me up.
Oh. I like him.
You would also recognize the robot as a much newer version of the robot that tried to kill you guys, too.
Oh,
Yep.
is it aggro on us? Like, or is it?
Oh, the beast?
This is the
Probably
beast.
90. It's the beast.
I never saw this thing.
Neither, yeah.
it looks a
long
lot
time
prettier
seen it
right
neither.
now.
And Nando sort of gets up.
Okay, everybody.
Remarkable. This is an old construction drone.
Oh.
Oh. So it's not a battle bot?
Most certainly not.
I mean, so it worked very close with the Alanians, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, it would have been... Well, they were the ones that sort of built and moved the really heavy things.
Makes sense.
We built them, they built this.
Okay. Well, this is a plaque of greater transportation, which, from what I remember of how this spell works, so long as we can visualize the point that we're appearing, we can go there. Which means, hopefully, we can visualize the future. I'm thinking, because this plaque should be directly powered by the core gem. So I'm hoping this could just get us all the way back.
I've heard
Where
worse ideas.
Where and when are we choosing to be?
That's a good question.
Something's probably happening on the surface.
So I'm
Well,
thinking.
we can either show up
What time-
before all that happened.
What time is it? What time was it on the surface before we left?
Nighttime?
Yeah.
Nighttime, but the drone wasn't here.
No, it was daytime at the time because the mayor came on the horn and told
He
everybody
did come on the horn.
that
So
he was looking for us.
okay. Middle of the town, middle of the square. Middle of the square, on the surface, 3 hours before the bridge collapsed.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound good for everyone? If it works.
I can visualize that.
Okay.
We probably will all need to.
And what if it doesn't work?
Well, see?
Because that's far, far above where we are now.
And far, far in the future.
Well,
But if it does not
it's
bring us to the
either
future,
this or
then we are just going to fall.
Do we
Well,
have any other?
How much longer do we have till Cataclysm? I feel like if this doesn't work, we're gonna die either way.
If this doesn't work, okay. If it puts us in a free fall, then I guess that's it. If it just keeps us here, then I guess our next step would be in the room where the runes should be.
Yes. Do you think we should teleport? Do you think that just in case the time travel bit doesn't work, should we teleport somewhere within the ruin?
I think it would be safer.
I know. Ah, wait, we haven't seen the inside of the mayor's room.
That's what I was thinking. I would love to go in there, but we can't. Didn't you pull some chicanery when you stole the orb? Did you see where the orb was?
My
Well,
thing
yeah.
is,
Okay.
We
Did-
could easily steal the orb again if I just teleported above it, but I don't think we need to.
No, yeah.
Okay. I got it. Okay, how long was Poi Poi doing all the shenanigans inside the pyramid room? Roughly.
Probably less than a minute, honestly.
Less than a minute. How long was there a point where the party was lingering inside? Was there a point where the party was lingering inside of this hallway / bridge area for a long time?
That Alanian hideout wouldn't.
Yes,
Wouldn't
when you
exist.
guys were all standing
Would
out
it?
there contemplating the markings on the wall before you decided to walk through.
Before we walked through the wall.
Yeah.
Before Poi Poi did pass through.
Yes.
Here's an idea.
How long was that?
Probably 5-10 minutes.
Right here.
Oh, Johan, you're a genius. This exact spot where we can just use the plaque again. Because we'll definitely know if the time travel works. Because this robot will be aged up and probably try to kill Gimbal.
In which case,
we go
Around.
before the robot was in here.
So during the night,
We could get like the whole morning.
I look over at Nando. I'm just like,
you're going to be
wanna
leaving this
come
one
with
behind.
us? No.
I don't think.
No,
he'll be
I don't think
able
that's a good
to.
idea.
He can't
No?
visualize.
What am I supposed to do about the king?
I'm not sure there's anything that can be
I
done.
don't know if there's much you can do. What you can do is
Just be a martyr.
try to get yourself somewhere safe.
Where's safe?
I don't know.
And you're the ones from the future.
Don't know.
And
So you brought me
maybe
along
we'll
to
use
tell me
much
that I'm going to
information as
die.
we can.
That's not what I
Today.
was hoping.
Oh, feels awful. He wants to take him with us.
We could try to take him with us. Do you want us to try to take you along?
Yes!
Okay.
Obviously,
Got
if
it.
I can go somewhere where I'm not going to die, I would much rather go somewhere that I'm not going to die.
That makes sense.
I don't
Okay,
want
we're
to end
gonna
up like them. Pointing
gonna-
up.
All right, we're gonna try and take you with us. Cool. We're gonna try and take you with us. Okay. Okay, everybody, try and focus. Oh god, I'm probably gonna have to focus the most. Poi Poi is going to sort of link arms with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nando, grab my hand.
Nando grabs
Hold on to my
grabs
antlers.
Storm's hand.
Everybody imagine the moments before sunrise at this exact spot. Sound good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Poi Poi actually saw what it looked like more in the present, so Poi Poi's gonna probably be the one touching the plaque. Everybody clutch together.
Yes.
You reach out, press the plaque. The plaque glows, and you feel something, and then it stops. And you're still there.
No. Ooh.
And I look around.
And the robot's looking at you.
And it looks new.
And it looks new.
Poi Poi just back on the wall and slides to sit down.
Okay. Plan B. Plan B. Plan B.
What's plan B?
What is plan B? I don't know. But we need a plan B.
You guys hear echoing throughout the halls. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know who is this.
Can you hear us?
You're not supposed to be here.
Who's talking?
I use investigation to see where the voice is coming from.
Or can I use a perception roll maybe to see if it's near us?
Roll perception.
I just want to
Also
get my
roll.
perception back up. 19.
Ooh, okay. There is what looks like a box in the top, or like on one of the walls of the room. The room itself is curved, but stuck to one of the walls is this box with little slits in it, and the voice
Like
seems
a
to be
speaker?
like a speaker. The voice seems to be
Okay.
coming through there.
Okay. It's a speaker, the actual automaton.
I yell at it.
It's
Hey,
not
can you hear
yours.
us?
I don't.
You're not supposed to be here.
I don't think they can hear us.
I don't think so either. Even if they could, really. Don't think it will affect us.
Can you hear us? Whoever's talking?
You're not supposed to be here. Every time you speak, it just says the same thing.
Is it
Maybe
coming
it
from the
can.
automaton or
It's coming
the
from the speaker on the wall.
speaker on the wall? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, we know that.
I think we could try to teleport again, but maybe not into the future.
Where? Where can we go that will have the ability to send us to the future?
Because I don't think the teleportation is what got us to the past in the first place.
I don't know. We fell in the water.
Yeah, but if the how the spell works is we have to visualize it, and we did not. I'm assuming none of us visualized going into the past.
True.
I'm not sure.
Do we think that it was the gem?
Had to have been.
So,
But then how do we use it?
wait a minute. So you said that you came down here, and that's how you traveled into the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes and no. We fell from the bridge.
So I was thinking about you using the soul gems, and he sort of flips through his book, or sorry, the core gems. So we had to construct this whole place to use the core gems, right?
Right.
So that's what Core Prima is the core gems. This is powered by the core gems. This is the only way that we can use the core gems. So it just didn't make sense to me that you were able to use one just by yourself when we have to build these massive structures. But what if you didn't use it yourself? What if you used the structure itself as it was collapsing around you? Maybe it had well, a lot of them have a reverting spell that lets it
fall back.
Yeah, the fallback spell. It lets it repair itself and fall back to a previous point when it was safe, or back to the point when it was easy, or when it was fully repaired. So if you can do that, or if that's what happened, was it sustained so much damage that it fell back, and you were holding on to the core, so it thought that you were part of the structure, then it just sent you and didn't know where to place you, so it put you in the center dome. In which case, you don't have to figure out how to use the gem itself, you figure out how to use the citadel.
Okay.
And if you were to use the citadel... Oh. The one who commands that power is the king.
Wait, but... What? When you say use the citadel, what do you mean?
I mean, you use the citadel.
What
to cast a spell.
To cast a spell.
Okay. So in other words, all roads lead to the king.
Oh man, not the cannibal king.
How are we going to convince him to help?
Maybe we don't have to.
How do you mean?
You think you can command the king?
I wasn't thinking that, but that is a good point.
What were you
Your
thinking?
magic's strong? Yeah.
What I was... Well, it's not impossible. I doubt it's more powerful than the king's, but... I was more thinking... What was the cataclysm? Right?
The cataclysm? Is that what you call what's about to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we not mention that?
No.
We know that the Cataclysm was huge killer of light. And then ash everywhere. And everyone died.
What my
Oh.
thinking is, the Cataclysm in every essence of how Thwomp has described his visions to us, there has been that pillar of light. We've been in this city, and we know that that is the Cataclysm.
Yeah.
The king firing, someone firing the God Killer.
Yes.
What if that is what causes the Cataclysm? But simultaneously, what does the king need to do? What powers it?
So
More than that, what I'm getting at is, what if it's everything all around us?
Like this is the battery.
How do I put this?
What do you mean by God Killer exactly?
There's this weapon.
It does what it says on the tin.
And we think that it's the cause of the Cataclysm?
That's
Yeah.
scary.
We're fairly certain that the king is the one who pulls the trigger.
So yeah, that sounds really bad.
Yeah, that is really bad.
So is
Yeah.
there no way to stop the king?
Well,
Outside of a confrontation? I don't know.
should we stop the king?
At this point, gods are backing him, including the ones that are backing us. Maybe we just need to get to him, and they'll do the rest since they're still here.
That is true.
I don't think. I also don't think gods
I
see
also
time
think-
the way we do.
I think if the Cataclysm's about to happen, then it's probably already in motion. But I'm wondering... You know, we do have a core gem right here.
Maybe we could scare him into thinking we've interrupted it. Somehow. Use it as a bartering chip that he doesn't know he needs.
We do have the other one. We have the future one. We can just pretend we unplugged it.
Yeah. I have a 4 in deception.
And maybe we could use that to convince him to help.
So when exactly does the cataclysm happen?
We don't know.
We don't know exactly. Probably an hour or two by now.
Yeah, we don't have much time.
All I know is we need to get out of here. If we want things to line up, we still need to write those runes.
Right, what runes?
You wrote, or you or another Alanian wrote, carved some runes in the hallway up there. Don't really remember what they say.
Well, we couldn't read them. That was the issue.
Yeah.
Okay. So you...
I'm thinking there might be a hint in there somewhere. But
we couldn't read it, and it probably doesn't exist yet.
But it does exist in the future.
Did you check?
Wait, guys, we
Yeah,
have
exactly.
the
Yeah,
Gwyn
peeper.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been
We have
trying
the
to tell
peeper.
you for.
The Gwyn
I've been trying to
peeper.
tell you this for an hour.
Well, I know where we're teleporting.
I've been trying to tell you this for an hour.
Well, thank you, Thwomp. Like, I mean,
You're welcome. I'll take all the credit.
I'm losing it. The apocalypse is 2 steps away. I'm losing it.
The nuclear clock is going nuclear.
Thank you, Johan.
And they say I have dementia.
Oh, God.
What's
I was
that?
actually
I think
outside my
that's-
fucking apartment for a second. Same.
That's probably the big robots.
Oh, do they want in? Oh, that sounds like a little
You guys hear
cataclysmic.
splashes of rocks from down the hallway.
Now or never. We need to teleport.
Okay, do we teleport straight to the king? Do we teleport just outside the door to
Do you
check
know where the king
rooms?
is?
No, we don't.
Do you know where the king is?
I think the only place we can
Runes?
go is yeah.
Runes.
I think that's the only place we
Runes.
can go.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
You
Runes.
guys,
Boop.
I've seen it. Let's go.
you guys are now in front of the door. For the sake of simplicity, we'll say that the door is open. The walls are sealed shut, and there are no runes on this
Check the
wall.
peeper.
Okay. I checked the beeper.
You look at the peeper, and there are runes in ancient Alanian.
And
Actually,
Nando, can you
looking
read?
closely, it's modern Alanian.
Oh, what? Oh, we read it as modern because of the
Because we have the translator on right now.
What
Oh,
What
yeah.
does it say?
It says, around and around and around we go.
Oh, round and around and around we go. What does that mean?
Wait. The translation thing, did it not work with text? Couldn't we not read what they gave us?
As things are falling from the ceiling now.
What is
Fall
going
back.
on?
What's
Are we
going
under
on?
attack?
You see a giant pillar fall down and crash into the floor by the bridge.
We're out of time. Guys, we're out of time. But we can try again.
Oh god, death looping.
We can trigger it round and around we go. We can try the fallback again.
Oh my god.
This is what the god of death gave us. This
We've
first
already
war.
got the orb.
Okay. Well,
Well, we've already got the orb, so it should still think that we're a piece of the kingdom.
So do
Wait,
we
what's
just
happening?
recreate what happened before? Or do you think it's just gonna happen?
Is it possible for me to push the door open?
The door is already open. You are looking at the wall that was on the inside of the door.
Oh, the wall is there.
The wall is there. That's where the runes are that you read in modern day Alanya.
Okay. Boy Boy's gonna do something stupid.
Uh-huh.
I passed through the wall.
You pass through the wall. You see...
I run.
Okay.
I remember it was long.
Okay.
As soon as I slide out the other side, I pull out my bow and I shoot the soul gem to knock it out of place.
Core gem?
The core gem...
Core gem.
The core gem falls over and I don't have a good sound for this, but it shatters.
Okay. I run back through the wall.
Back to the wall you go. You see the gem in your hands is now swirling and glowing. And the bridge looks as though it's about to collapse.
Round 2, guys. And I grab everybody.
Hold on, no!
To the bridge.
Wait, me too? Okay.
You too, Nando.
Why not?
Why not?
As,
I mean, listen, the card thing clearly shows that you know what's that you know what's going on.
We're saying this as we fall.
Yeah.
as stalactites fall, or stalactites or stalagmites fall from the ceiling, crash on either side of the bridge, and as the bridge, which was the only thing clear of bodies, falls down, down, down into the abyss. And you guys wake up once again. The light is shining through the massive stained glass windows, and as your vision comes to, you see a familiar looking seer standing over you, asking, "You guys all right? Do you need some help?" And that's the end of the session.
What a...
Oh, I like me a good death loop, I do.
I can't tell if I love it or hate it.
that should be how you feel about any of my games, honestly.
Is Nando with us, or do we have to wait?
We're gonna find out. I want
You're
that
gonna
to
find out.
linger in the air, hang in the air for the
We're gonna
audience.
find out.
Sake.
You're going to find out.
It doesn't mean a Nandoception.
Oh man, I can't wait a whole week for this. What the fuck?
I'm a throw.
Hopefully that's what the audience is thinking too. Congratulations, you're starting session 23 at the same beginning as session 22.
Cool.
Cool.
Around and
As it
around,
should be.
and
But
around
we
we
know
go.
a little bit more.
But you
Yeah,
know
we
a little
do.
bit more.
Yeah. We know we probably have to go see the king.
Yes.
It's morning
we gotta
again.
Go, we have to go convince the king son. But we know that whatever we do, if we fuck up, so long as we can run back to the mint,
I have a question.
we can loop back again.
So question. Do I have the soul stone that I took from the automaton?
Oh yeah, you would have the soul stone that you took from the automaton.
Guys,
Oh,
soul stone
guys,
glitch. We just
ultimate
keep
soul
stealing
stone,
the soul
unlimited
stone.
soul
Oh, I have
stone
that
glitch.
rock that I picked up.
No, I'm imagining like this time at the start of the loop, the robot by that door just goes and falls over.
No, I like the unlimited soul stone glitch better. I think it's funny.
That would be funny.
They call it duping, you know.
I mean, would it work?
So the good news is we have a few hours for Cataclysm, which means that we can take a short rest. Because I think I'm going to be doing a lot of pass-through until we figure this out.
Ay, caramba, but you'll have to wait until next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been BoardFellows. I have been Nate. Special thanks to Alice, Brady, May, and Evan. And we'll see you guys next time. Here on the new heroes of Altiria. Will our heroes ever find their way back to the present? Who knows?
We can just live infinitely in
Big
the
shrug.
apocalypse.
You can just live infinitely in apocalypse. Loki did that.
We'll Groundhog Day this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Wild.
Lovely.
Don't you just love time travel, everybody? Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye!
Oh, yeah.